Yo, yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dashing and we back for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel review. Today we're going to be checking out some more True Draco content. So we have 4 replays here. Let's check out the first game. So we are playing against Ignister, okay? I'm not sure how good Ignister is in the current format, but it's one of those decks that we have zero counterplay if they get a rival out. We just lose. So the fact that we were able to win probably means that he wasn't able to get a rival out. So yep, without further ado, let's check out the game 1. Hope everyone's having a nice day today. It's getting cooler here in our place, so that's really cool. We can save some electricity here and there. Okay, so our hand is kind of whatever, but that's fine. We are going second. Oh, just set 2 pass? He probably bricked hard if that's the case. Summon Maiden, pop Disciples, he chains. He probably doesn't understand the deck, so we're able to get additional resources. Summon Ignis, attack twice. Set Monarchs, so that's gonna be our negate. I didn't want to set Shadow Imprisoning just in case my opponent had like Duster turn 1. I wanted to keep something in check so that, you know, if he activates Duster, we can get extra resources with the 2 cards we have and probably rebuild our board next turn. But he just scoops. Wow. Interesting. Check out game 2. We are playing Despia, okay? So this is like full power Despia. They're not running like the Edge Imp anymore. Edge Imp with Polish. This is full power. Double Mirror Jade, Lobelion, Albion, right? Predaplant, some Chimeras. Interesting. Striker Dragon. Is that for Albas? Probably, right? Yep, level 4 low dragon type. Yep, this is full power Despia. This is the tier 1 deck. We were able to beat it. 4 turns. Wow. Now, did we go first or second? I wonder. Even going second versus Despia with this current build is not too bad, if I'm being honest. But we go first. Alright? So we're probably able to bait the demise if I were to guess. Okay, so that probably tells us that he doesn't have any Ash, no hash. So no hand traps this turn. So that's really good. We can just pop this, get Dynamite, activate, draw 1, activate, summon into the Dynamite. So the reason we do that is to have like 3 cards in the graveyard, hopefully. But we weren't really able to draw another one, so we weren't able to like throw another one there. Oh no, we already have 3. Cool. But we draw another brick in that sense. If you notice, I kept 1 card in hand because I wanted to keep 1 slot for what's that card? Apocalypse. So just in case he gets an Apocalypse, we chain on the Foolish Burial, get Apocalypse. We have a lot of fuel here. So if ever he wants to like set one of those cards branded in red, we can just pop that. We go negate on the branded fusion because that really kicks up the engine. He's able to summon absurd shit. Now he's forced to go branded in red, which is really good. 3 of his cards is banished now. So he has very few resources left. In my opinion, that was definitely worth it. He can pop 1 card here. He chooses to pop the diagram, which is totally fine in this sense. I can pop Heritage. He attacks, kills himself. Our turn, what do we draw? We draw pot. We go pot. 1, 2, 3. We definitely get Monarchs. I considered getting Demise, but I didn't feel greedy. I'm like, we might as well go for Monarchs because this really guarantees our victory if he doesn't have Duster. Attack for 2-5. He knows we have Monarchs. And if he doesn't have like another branded fusion or anything like that, he's in deep shit. So he goes right off. As soon as he goes right, I decide to pop that right away so he doesn't get like the Griffon and shit. If he summons like a fusion mon, Dynamite's kinda dead, but we can just keep using Apocalypse during the next turn. We can just use like Apocalypse on another Dynamite or on return itself to like use Disciples to get an extra draw next turn. We pop that. He goes opening. He still goes for a combo here. He activates. We negate with Monarchs. That's really good. If he doesn't have a fusion card in hand, he loses, and that's basically game. Solid. Solid game. Check out our third duel. We are playing what appears to be Zombie World Eldlich. Ooh. Ooh. And it's grass? Yeah, it's grass Eldlich. That's right. Ooh. This looks like Brick City, if I'm being honest. It looks like a mess. This is a mess. Yep. Let's check out the game. Only 3 turns. So I wonder if we played first. We probably played first, right? If I were to guess, we played first and we were able to summon like 2 mons, which is very unlikely with the deck. We played second. Wow. So we were able to break whatever board he built, if that's the case. Set 3 pass. Pretty good. Pretty good. Activate Heritage. Go Skill Drain. That's fine. We pop Skill Drain with Heritage. Goes Duality. We get our another Judgment. Wait, what cards did we see there? Pot, Judgment, Apocalypse. Yep, we definitely get Judgment. Pot is not really that good here. We don't really need the extra card advantage, and Judgment just makes sure that as soon as we saw Eldlich, we're like, okay, he's probably gonna have other skill drains and whatnot. At that point, we're assuming it's just Eldlich and not Zombie World. So we set 4 pass. We have 2 back row protections, which is really good. He goes Duster, negate with the negate. Holy shit, we paid like 6,000 for that, and he just scoops. Holy shit. He had nothing there. Nothing. And our last duel, we are playing against Sword Soul Tenyi. Alright. We don't really have a good matchup versus this. It really depends on what board he builds. He has like the 9 pillars here, which is really good against us. We don't really do that well versus the negate board, but we'll see, right? We'll see. We were able to win in 3 turns, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's check it out. So we went first, okay? So we were able to win in our turn. So how did we play this? I'm assuming we offer Apocalypse. Yep, he goes... I'm not sure why he went for like the Griffon play. That baits out the Ash, which is pretty good. That means we can still get 1 draw from the Heritage and the Duality. Yep, that's fine. I'm fine with that. We go 1, 2, 3. We kind of get shit, so our best play is getting the Solemn Strike. We get an extra draw, which is another Heritage. I decide to set it because we're not really gonna get any use for it if we put it face up. At least having it set face down, it gives that idea of mystery, right? They don't know if this is like Apocalypse or, you know, Skill Drain and whatnot. So he summons Moyi, we activate, we get the Apocalypse. We let him summon, he goes Braxia here. I did not know this interaction, if I'm being honest. I thought he was just gonna go to Chixiao, and even if he did, when I saw he went to Braxia, I could have used Strike there. But I was kind of keeping strike for like the, what do you call that card? The strategist for Baron. But it doesn't really come to play. So I'm actually unable to use strike because he chain blocked it with like the Moyi. Pretty good play from his part. So he goes for the emergence. There's the strategist. We let him summon that just so that he can get his Baron. Yep, Baron comes out. We definitely pop that. Yep. He goes right. Now, here's the thing. I don't know why he didn't go for right. Actually, now that I think of it, he made a huge misplay there, if I'm being honest. Because I think the Omni Negate of Griffon can work during damage step. But even if not, he could just use the token to like lift Apocalypse and like go for a game. But he actually misplays here, in my opinion. I could be wrong about that. Leave it in the comments if I was. I pop the Heritage, and he doesn't even go for the... He doesn't go for the, what do you call this? For the right play. I have no idea why he's not doing that. But that's good for us. We go for Demise, draw 3. We get Demise, we pop the Heritage, we pop his backline, which is Imperm. Use Heritage, draw an extra card. Summon Dynamite, and then we go for game. Solid game. Solid. I'll show you guys the deck profile here, which is basically the same as the last video. For those who haven't checked that out, you can check that out. I'll just go up over it again here. Our standard ratios: 2 Maiden, 3 Ignis, 3 Dynamite. Standard True Draco stuff. Triple Demise, triple Duality. I only run 1 Desires. The reason for that is you only need 1. You can run 2, but you never want to get 2. If I'm being honest, you have too many cards that draws cards anyway. So running 2 is a hard brick for you. I mean, you can make plays with it, right? But the fact that if you run 2 or if you activate 2 in one game, you're potentially banishing all your True Draco mons. Plus, if your opponent banishes those as well, the ones that didn't get banished, like Called by the Grave or something, then you're really out of any win cons whatsoever, right? Diagram with Terraforming, triple Heritage, triple Disciples. I only go to Judgment because I kinda like having a little more HP. Because the Judgment is primarily for back row protection anyway. We have 1 huge Revolution. It's just... It's basically just a 3rd Judgment without the pay. And it also counters certain cards as well, which is really good. If he goes like DPE, this kind of banishes DPE. That's amazing. Double Strike to like out certain ones, like the last game, Baron. We would have lost right there if we didn't have Strike. Anti-Spell Fragrance, this is like the budget IO. 1 Rivalry. This can be helpful in certain scenarios, but it's not amazing in the current meta. But I do recognize that in certain scenarios, you can just prevent them from like setting up their Baron or something. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. This is really good in the current meta with all the Despia running around. This auto wins versus Despia. Most Despia players do not run Duster. So without Duster, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is an auto win, like 100% auto win. Monarchs are triple skill drain. I only run 2 True King Return and triple Apocalypse. No extra deck, of course, due to the Monarchs Erupt. So yeah, that's gonna be the deck profile. If you like the content, like, comment, subscribe if you want to support your boy even more. Links to Patreon down in the description. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.